Conservative candidate Jose Antonio Kast won the first round of Chile's presidential elections, beating left-wing candidate Gabriel Boric in a political event that will be defined in a month, in the second round, where the South American country will elect its next and new president. This way, Kast beat Boric as he achieved 28% of the vote, while Boric reached 25%. At this point, we need to say that the rest of the candidates naturally gain different percentages of the vote, and right now the right-wing candidates already expressed their support for Jose Antonio Kast, while the left-wing candidates already expressed their support for Boric, just as we expected. There is no kind of surprise in this particular situation. Nevertheless, it is an undeniable fact that Kast is right now the main favorite to win the election, because even when recent polls showed that his popularity was increasing in a pretty significant manner, just as we said in a previous episode here on Newsweek, many people expected that at the end of the day, the difference with Gabriel Boric will be of 1% of two most. And in this situation, we are actually watching that Jose Antonio Kast got 28%, while Gabriel Boric reached 25%. We're talking about a pretty significant difference that could actually get more solid once the right-wing candidates officially express their support for Kast and make their voters vote for this political candidate. So right now we're talking about the main favorite. Many people says that it wouldn't be irresponsible to tell that he's already the president of Chile, but we are not going to say that on this show, because as I said in previous opportunities, politics is essentially the realm of unpredictability. So it is a fact that everything could happen. We need to remember that a couple of weeks ago, the main favorite on almost every single poll in Chile was actually Gabriel Boric. Jose Antonio Kast wasn't near him at all. However, over the last few days, we watched a pretty significant shift with Jose Antonio Kast positioning himself as the main favorite for the Chilean people to be elected to the Palacio de la Moneda. On this point, we have to say that Jose Antonio Kast is essentially the response of the silent majority of Chileans who somehow oppose the nationwide protests that took place a while ago. We're talking about one of the most famous protests that have been taking place in Latin America, a massive protest that essentially were demanding to have a better political system, to end with inequality, and to end with economic problems that Chile has been facing over the last few years, thanks to its economic system. The problem with this protest that there was many cases of violence and vandalism against some private businesses, and right-wing president, center-right president Sebastián Piñera refused to take the hard line with the protesters and refused to impose law and order on the streets. So, on this case, we can say this is just another episode of a silent majority that only appears when there's a time to vote. Reporting from Medellín, Colombia, Luis Orozco, Newsweek.